Welcome to the Avid Dreams Podcast. This is episode 16. I am your boy, JASHAR. This is my co-host, my sister, my homie, Chanel.
What's up, guys?
How you doing today?
I'm straight. How are you?
I'm alright.
Good.
I'm okay.
It's cooler out. I'm in better spirits now. I'm like a fall. You know, fall's my season.
Yeah.
So it's been feeling fall outside lately, even though it's like been in the 80s lately.
Mm-hmm.
But this 60-degree weather is like hitting for me. Like it's perfect for me.
Yeah, it's just pretty warm and it's also it's kind of comfortable.
I like it. This is
Kinda
perfect temperature for me. Probably why I like Hawaii so much, because of that like cool breeze that went through it. It was like hot, but the cool breeze was just unmatched. And it was a fresh breeze. That's another thing. It didn't smell like hot garbage. It was just fresh and clean.
It smells so sweet.
So sweet. So naturey. Natural.
We shouldn't have came back.
Shouldn't at all. We should have moved there, to be honest.
Should have moved there. Shouldn't have came back.
I hope you guys are doing good too.
Do we?
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, yeah.
I
We really hope y'all are doing good.
I hope y'all are doing amazing. We've had a pretty eventful week in news.
Oh yeah.
A lot of stuff going on.
Whole lot of events.
Yeah.
Whole lot of stuff. Whole lot of cool shit.
First that I want to bring up is congratulations to Drake for being the artist of the decade.
Hey.
Dude, like, he deserved it. It's well deserved.
100%. Honestly, it was by a mile. Like, it's putting him against somebody else, like, it's by a mile.
Yeah, it's like not really anybody else you can really put into that category at all. Like, he's a given.
The Swiftie fans would say something different, but you know.
But I feel like he's touched so many genres and she hasn't. It's not like she's been dabbling in rap and techno, I don't think. I don't really listen to her that much anymore. But Drake has dabbled. He's very versatile. He's in a lot of markets. So
the dance hall, the hip hop, the R&B, the pop.
Everything, basically.
Everywhere.
Yep. One thing that was pretty controversial that people kept talking about was him bringing his son to the awards event, which was interesting to see everybody's reaction on that. What do you think?
I honestly thought that it was cool.
Right. First of all, let me just back it up and say what people were talking about. So people were basically saying that Pusha T, like, influenced him to become a dad or become a father.
It's messed up.
So, like, when they saw him there with the kid and he went up there and, took his award and had his son there as well, everybody had things to say. And they said Pusha T was basically the culprit. Like,
bullied him into
being a father.
That's messed up.
What's your thoughts?
My thought was that he did put that information out there, and Drake probably had a plan. I don't know. I don't feel like Drake would be like a shitty dad. Basically, after like hearing about his life through his music, about how he didn't like the way things went with his dad. Mm-hmm. So it's like I feel like he would try and do things a little bit differently, and maybe he did actually want to keep his kid away from like, the media and all that. But Pusha T forced his hand, so it's like, why not show off the kid now?
You think so?
Why not?
So like, what I thought too is kind of like echoing what you said. We don't know what fatherhood looked like him before Pusha T publicized the whole thing.
We don't.
We don't know what happened in the conversation that was apparently had with Kanye or whoever the case may be. I don't know, whoever heard about the whole thing and started Pusha T even knowing about it to rap about it in the first place. Mm-hmm. The whole animosity.
Pusha T said it was some chick that was hooking up with 40.
Oh, well. Either way.
And 40 told her, and she just happened to talk to Pusha. That's what Pusha said in the Joe Budden podcast.
I remember that, but regardless, we don't know what his fatherhood looked like before that. We don't know if he was in the kid's life. Even if he was, I'm sorry, not wasn't, because that's not cool. Even if he was, like, maybe he didn't want to publicize. And then now that Pusha T brought it to the forefront, he's just like, okay. And basically his son is basically his legacy. So, he up there accepting the gift with him, or the award with him.
I thought it was cute.
Yeah, it was cute. Even though the baby got scared when he was up there. It was so cute.
He's like, I mean, that's some new territory for the kid. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But still, where's Pusha T at? That's right. He was in the audience. He wasn't accepted the Artist of the Decade award. All right. Let's keep this in perspective here. All right. Yeah,
that's right.
Like,
that would suck to have your enemy like on stage just accepting an award like that.
But why would you keep trying to do it? I feel like people just trying to, you know that dude who's at the top of the mountain that all these dudes are like rushing up to fight? Yeah. Like the Power video for Kanye West?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Like the end of the movie The One with Jet Li?
Yes. And then with like Meek Mill and stuff, like dude's diss track like was nominated for a Grammy. Like, why? Like, why even try? Like, I don't even know why you girls try. You know what I'm saying?
What's the whole point?
What's the point? You're gonna lose anyways. I know he was salty, like, dang, man. But yeah, I mean, Pusha, I love Pusha, but like, I'm not giving him credit for this. I'm sorry. I'm not. And it happened years ago. Mm-hmm. The years ago, and nobody was even, like, no offense, but nobody's thinking about, like, sorry, I had to, my wig.
Yeah, I
gotta push front.
Shift it into place, you know.
Anyway, so nobody was even thinking about Drake's son like that. Like, if he didn't bring him up there, I don't think anybody would have been like, wow, you didn't bring your son.
Right.
Like, nobody wouldn't have done that.
Right.
So it's just wild to me, but...
I think maybe he just felt, like, more comfortable to bring his son up there after, like, the fact of everything coming out. Because he's, like, posting more pictures with his son, more videos with his son and stuff. And, you know, I think he's proud of, like, you know, the legacy that's going to continue, you know, through his son and stuff. I think he's proud to have his kid and all that. But I feel like that's something that I would have wanted to do if I was on stage. Like, I would want to bring my kids on stage.
100%. I just don't like that they want to talk crap about his kid, too. About how he looks and everything. Like, people call him albino and everything.
He's a cute kid.
I think he's a cute kid, but that happens to all celebrities, and that's weird to me.
What?
It's weird for me to, like, see people judging celebrities' kids.
Oh, like babies?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just
like babies. Like, I'm just like, yo. Like,
that baby can't defend himself.
Y'all don't got no boundaries.
Right.
Like, this is probably, like, the most unbiased, rawest form of human. Right. And you already, like...
That's why I felt that way about that Nicki Minaj thing. Yeah. Where she was talking about Travis's kid. Mm-hmm. Like, damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Like,
she got a kid now. Like, I hope nobody come at her like that.
100%. I just think it's weird. I think it's real strange for people to do that. I feel like everybody needs to cut that out.
You see that new video that she posted with her baby?
Yeah, he was so cute.
The little baby with the little tiny legs.
You see a little baby Burberry shoes?
Yeah.
So cute.
I'm like, they gave this baby a chain.
But she said, I know I saw that too. The baby probably like, I have no clue what that is.
Like, I feel like probably, if I was going to get a chain for my baby, I probably want to get something that, you know, they can suck on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So
not
like,
by this.
Yeah.
You know,
like not have something that's like diamonds or something. Probably something that looks good, but something, you know, that had like a pacifier on it.
But I'm also sure that obviously he probably just wore it for the video.
Yeah.
I'm sure the baby don't walk around. But you never know. He could be living like a side. You never know.
You know.
But yeah, that was a big thing. And then also, Drake had a picture posted recently as well with his baby moms. No, not his baby moms. I'm tripping. That actually is a good segue into what people are talking about, right? So people have been talking about him posting a picture with another lady that I guess is his stylist. And people are saying, oh, he has a specific type. And the specific type is an older white woman. So, yeah, that's
an older white woman?
What do you mean? Yeah, like 40s.
Oh, I thought she was...
like late 30s, early 40s maybe.
Oh.
I don't know. What I got to say about it is that none of y'all black chicks is checking for him like that. Same thing with Childish Gambino. He moved on to white chicks. Now y'all got an issue. Mm. Like, y'all always roast him. Like, every time I'm on Twitter, I don't see that many black women that's like, oh my God, Drake is delicious. Oh, I would love to date him type of thing. Right. Like that. What else is he supposed to date? You want him to be lonely? Like, I mean, even with Rihanna, she was like, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, what else is he supposed to date? What do you think?
I mean, like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, that's what it comes down to. Like,
he has a type?
Who cares if dude has a type? Everybody has a type. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be like a certain type of personality or a certain type of look. Everybody has a type.
And maybe, I mean, don't laugh, but maybe he's an older soul. Like, maybe the other women that actually really think about it, like, if you got that much money, you don't want like somebody like too
naive
young and
all
right
that.
behind the ears, playing with your money and stuff. You want a
True.
little bit more maturity.
True. But like, you know, I can't even say like he's got a type. Like, based off of like some of the girls he's dated in the past, from like J-Lo to Serena Williams to like SZA. He said he dated SZA at some point.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay. He's got a type now. Like, that's weird. But even at the end of the day, like, I feel like that's wrong for somebody to just say like that somebody has a type, because like the first thing you would do if somebody puts somebody in front of you, if you ain't feeling that person, you'd be like, that's not my type.
I don't have a type.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't feel like I have a type. I have like preferences, but I don't have a type where it's like I'm not gonna date somebody because they look a certain way. I don't think.
But a lot of people do.
I think you're gonna run into a time where you meet and you date somebody who looks similar to somebody you dated before. Like, but he's literally like shown that he doesn't really have a type, to be honest with you, from people he's been dating, which you already named. So I think people just triggered and they want someone to talk about. They always, anytime they can roast on Drake, they will.
They would take it every single time. And
unless you do something that's like ridiculously crazy and messed up and illegal and crazy stuff like that, I'm gonna stick beside him.
That's my man.
I'm gonna stick beside him.
I'm gonna stick beside him.
But yeah. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait for the day like he finds his woman and, you know, finds his wife and he's good.
I feel like it may be like a little ways out though.
Yeah, it will. But I'll be happy for him when he gets that. But speaking of, it's been going pretty viral. A video of a woman proposing to a man.
Yeah.
You saw the video?
Oh, yeah.
On the one?
Yeah, I saw it.
I've seen a couple.
My man
was
just
videos.
standing there like.
I saw a couple of videos, and it's weird because I never see the guy look like he's like happy.
Yeah, he's just like
excited.
You don't.
He's not
I don't
like,
know. In that
oh,
video,
yeah,
he's just like,
you did that.
for real, you doing this?
Yes.
That's kind of what he looked like.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? What would you do if somebody, like a woman, proposed to you? You was in a relationship with her, let's say 1.5 years, and she's talked to you about it, like, oh, I want to marry you. You like, you know.
I've been in a relationship for 1.5 years a couple times.
Yeah, and the girl, but like, imagine the girl's like, we talked about
like
marriage,
that's the peak.
and you're like, yeah, cool. Probably in like a couple years. You're like, okay. She's like talking to her girlfriends. I don't know. I want to do it now.
All right.
Do you think he's gonna be okay with it? And then I'm telling her no, anyways.
All right.
And then she comes. You guys go to dinner. She's like, y'all, so it was a real special night for us tonight. You like, what you mean? And she like, when she get on one knee, she like, what's poppin'? We get married?
Straight up.
What would you do? And then I was there, your whole family there too, and they like.
See, I feel like.
I'm gonna be like.
You're like.
See if she got on one knee, I'm like.
She got one knee.
I'm gonna look up. Look at you, look.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
She put it in front of you. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do, JASHAR?
Straight up. If I'm not ready to get married, it's not happening.
Really?
It's not happening.
What would you say?
I'd be like, let's go talk about this.
You would say, let's go talk about this?
Right.
Well.
Because I'm not the type of dude who just be like, yes, right in front of everybody, and then as soon as we get home, be like, so I know I said yes, but no. You know what I'm saying? Mess up the whole relationship. Like, straight up, it's got to be some type of agreement that you guys have decided together, okay, we're going to get married at some point. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there's an agreement where somebody is like, okay, I feel like it should be soon at some point. So then the other person's like expecting it almost.
Yes.
Not knowing exactly when, but, you know, somewhat expecting it.
But that's the secret recipe that people tend to overlook when they try to do public proposals. Because everyone I've seen has been a public proposal. Yeah. There's nothing in private.
Yeah.
With that being said,
I feel like I would propose in private.
Yeah, and I feel like if you do propose in public, you have already had conversation with the person about marriage, and they're like, absolutely, I want to marry you.
Yeah.
Like, there's no shadow of a doubt.
Absolutely.
Yes, I want to marry you.
I mean, if you go put everything on the table, I mean, there's still like people who like, you know, put them on the spot just so they can get the yes.
That's a manipulation tactic.
It's kind of messed up.
It's a manipulation tactic.
But yeah, if somebody was to like surprise me with something like that, like, That's a no-go for me.
Yeah, but I think it goes.
The real question is, how do you feel about a woman proposing to a man?
Period.
I
don't think they should be doing it.
You don't think they should be doing it?
No.
Why not?
Because everybody knows that men like to chase. For one, men are very animal in nature. You want to say it like that. And I feel like there's a certain degree. I feel like there's a certain degree of like respect he loses because sis was on her knee in a skirt, knees raw, just on the concrete raw. That's
gonna get ashy.
It's gonna get ashy. It's gonna get dark.
That's gonna get ashy.
You might cut your knees. That's not cute.
It's not.
But aside from
anything, you probably get baby a girl a Band-Aid or something.
I mean, for sure, but at the end of the day, you're getting on one knee, and
so you're saying a woman is too good to propose to a man because she's in a skirt and she'll scrape her knee. No. I just want to clear it up for the people watching it. It was gonna be like
no. When I was talking, that was a segue talking about her knees. Okay. But overall, I said no. I don't think she should because I think the man's gonna have a lower respect for her because. I don't know, you're supposed to be going with a guy for him to lead the relationship, lead the marriage, which we're gonna have another conversation.
What if it's flip flop though?
He's leading the marriage. He's initiating the partnership.
No, I'm saying what if it's flip flop?
Lifetime partnership.
You know what I'm saying? He's a stay at home dad. He takes care of the crib. Cleans the cars, cuts the grass, all that. Take care of the babies and all that. While she goes to work, do you still feel like?
Yeah, I'm kind of traditional. Yeah.
Just because of the traditional feel.
It's the traditional thing, and it's the guy at the end of the day is always going to be stronger. Sorry, feminists, but stronger and more physically capable. Now you can't argue that because that's biology. But yeah, they're always going to be they're supposed to be the patriarchal. Archetype of the family. They're supposed to be the man of the family, the man of the household. That's why lots of times when they are a stay-at-home dad, you have to have a very strong, specific personality and be able to do that. Because male egos are really huge. Y'all can't argue it. Male egos, I've seen it in all in dating and relationships, male egos are very huge. So if it's gonna make it easier, what's the point? What's the problem in just having him propose and doing all of that? Especially because if you get on one knee too, say we live from the situation, right? And we see, I'm oh yeah, it's my man, and he's been respectful to me this whole time. We've been good this whole time. We're amazing. He shows me amazing respect, amazing. He's considerate of me and all that stuff. And you go and you get on one knee and you look up at him and his eyes, the look in his eyes changes. But he wasn't like that before. You know what I mean? And you looking up at my man's and he you ow. Ow. I think I made a mistake. What if he
you bought him a ring and all that?
It's not something I can explain. I feel like a man be able to explain why it's not okay more than me being able to explain. Because all I got right now is to say tradition, and from what I've seen from male egos.
Tradition is enough.
Yeah, tradition, and from what I've seen from male egos in dating and relationships.
Tradition is enough. If that's your beliefs, I feel like that's enough.
Yeah, that's one aspect of it, but I also want to give a spin where it's non-traditional. What I'm just saying, in dating and relationships, I've just noticed that there's things you just don't or can't do, or it's just gonna flip the whole. I feel like it'll flip the I don't know how to explain.
The squazzy.
Yeah, I feel like he would think a little bit different. And male egos are just huge, so I don't know. I feel like
male egos are huge. You hear that, guys?
They are.
You hear that?
Yeah. I'm not taking it back. You want to say something? You disagree? Do you disagree?
No, I got a pretty big ego.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a pretty big ego.
All guys that say they don't, that's awesome, but most, I'm talking about the majority, and that's just what I've seen.
I got a pretty big ego. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You can have this one.
What if y'all trying to get over a fence, right? And you're I can't go. And then you do this for her, and then you can't pick her up. You're and then she's I got you. And then you put your foot on there, and you get up. You
Personally, I feel like a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. That's the ego.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. You can't do that. But I mean, to each their own. If they're happy and they wind up getting married, which I haven't seen the guy say yes. I don't know if they just cut it off beforehand.
They probably just cut it off. Which is kind of messed up.
Yeah, because I want to know if the guys actually said yes.
Yeah.
But like every time I've seen it, the guy always just looks like this is a peon. Like that's how it looks like on their face to me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not saying I think the girl's a peon. I'm just saying I feel like that's the look on his face most times. But talking about men leading relationships, Dwayne Wade had an interview.
Yeah.
Recently. It was on some unknown platform. I didn't really recognize it, to be honest.
Neither.
But it was a video chat, so I was like, it's obviously them. Like, okay.
Yeah. He obviously said that.
He obviously said it. It was obviously a discussion.
It was a real thing.
So they talked about how Gabrielle leads their marriage. Not leads their marriage. He feels like a man doesn't. I guess, what is it? A man shouldn't be leading the marriage.
Yeah, I feel like he was more so going into the supporting role with his specific situation because he was talking about he feels like he has a wife that goes harder than he does. You know what I'm saying? Like she's had a career, you know, she's been taking care of a lot of stuff before he came along. And now he's like retired. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't know if he really doing anything or just, but like, you know, I guess she's like kind of like the breadwinner. I'm sure he's got like a ton of money like stashed up and stuff, but like I guess she's the one bringing in the new money and stuff, and maybe he feels like, you know, more power to her. Right. I personally believe in the whole partnership.
You do? Instead of a male lady? Yeah, people were saying like obviously you would think that way because he had a baby on her and all that stuff like that.
Yeah, well, I feel that way because the way things are set up right now. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, like it made perfect sense because, you know, that's what everybody was doing. Like the male led the family or whatever. But it's like today's standards, like women are doing a lot more now. You know what I'm saying? And they should be brought in on, like, you know, if you got plans or something for the family, they should definitely be brought in for something like that. I feel like it should be like a partnership. You know what I'm saying? Like tag team. She say something and put her foot down, you respect that and you back her up. You say something and put your foot down, she respect you and back you up. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel.
I mean, I feel like that would be best case scenario too.
Yeah.
I feel like there's always going to be somebody who's more of a leader in a relationship though. I feel like it's always naturally going to happen, not on purpose though.
Yeah.
Like your goal would be like, oh yeah, we're doing a joint partnership for the marriage, and I feel like it's kind of like taking like a genderless type of a perspective to the relationship too. It's like take all the gender.
You say ginger?
Gender.
I
feel like it's taking the gender expectations out of everything.
Yeah.
So it's like at the end of the day, like you gotta be washing dishes and taking care of the kitchen, maybe cooking some nights too, providing food and stuff. And she's going off of like, you know, to make money. You going out to make money. She could take the garbage out sometimes. You take is that what you're saying?
Hey. I mean, I feel like things change a little bit. Like, let's say like one of the people in the relationship just starts like becomes rich all of a sudden. I feel like that person is the breadwinner. Like,
yeah.
When it comes down to the money, like they make the rules.
Right. I feel like it'll be cool that way. I feel like that one's the path of least resistance. I wanted to say it so bad.
Resistance.
I feel like that would be a cool partnership. I think that works better for me as a partnership than like getting led. Because I feel like I could be led for a little while. I know I just said I was traditional. I know it kind of seems like I'm backtracking a little bit. But I still want to be proposed to by a guy.
Oh, that's cool.
But in the relationship, I don't feel like we're going to have a talk where it's like, yo, you're not about to leave me. We're going to leave. Like, it's not going to be that. Like, I want to establish a relationship that's already like that. And then it translates into marriage.
Right. That'd be weird to try and, like, bring up something like that. Yeah. But like, you know.
But some guys think of it like they're already in that mindset. I was like, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah. Well, see, like, there's also a lot of people who don't know how to leave.
That's my issue.
A whole lot of men who do not know how to leave.
Sorry,
and they will lead you astray.
I know. There's been a lot of guys like I just stopped randomly talking to because they just lack leadership skills. To be honest with you. And like the responsibility and the reliability that you want and prefer, like I prefer in a partnership. And they show me signs of it, I'll be like, and disappear. Not for real, like you gotta look for stuff like that. But I completely agree. But I feel like that's why it's a very good idea to start relationships with, you know, friendship first, obviously.
Yeah.
A couple dates in, get to know each other, you know.
You know, maybe 3 dates, and then you pop the question.
Oh, the question. I mean, some people roll like that, but
some people roll like I got like mad respect for people who can roll like that and actually made it work.
Yeah.
That's some wild shit. I can't do that.
Yeah. And then some people was like, I know this one guy I was talking to said like this girl.
When you gonna show me your true colors?
Right. Though I don't be waiting lots of times because I already see it like with specific red flags. We talked about this week. Like I'll notice certain things and I'm like, oh, like they'll like not tie their shoes and I tell them their shoes aren't tied and they still don't tie. I'm like, I don't know, small stuff like that. I just be like, oh, all right, that's how you are. And if I try to wait it out or if I stop talking to them and keep talking to them again later. And like something else pops up that's along the same line of a bad character trait that is intolerable for me. Not saying not tying shoes is intolerable. I was giving a specific example.
That's what she said.
Shut up. But if it comes up again, I'm like, that's okay. I wasn't myself. But I don't know. I just think it's stuff like that. But whatever. I don't know if it's bad, but whatever. It works for me. It's been working for me. We'll see what happens to be continued in my life.
We'll see what's about to happen.
We'll see how my life goes along with that, in that perspective. But in that aspect, I mean.
What we got next? Give it to him.
So.
What we got next?
I think this one's kind of recent. Like, more recent. I don't know. I didn't check the date when I, was reading it. But Vivica Fox.
Oh, yeah.
50 Cent. They were, like, an item in what is it, early 2010s?
Probably, like, early 2008.
2008, I think.
Okay.
So they were iron back then. They were
Wait, 2008. I think that's when he put that one album out that had that Baby by Me track on there. Yeah. And I think they was beefed out at that point.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it was quite some time ago. So I was kind of surprised for this to be popping up. She did an interview. Vivica did an interview with Vlad TV, and the topic of 50 Cent came up and them dating, and she said that quote unquote 50 Cent is the love of her life.
Yep.
Were you surprised to hear that?
No.
Really?
I was surprised that she said it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't surprised to hear it.
Why are you surprised to hear it? That she said it,
I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people, like, after they've been clowned in the media and stuff, like, you take a back seat and be like, let's not touch on that topic again. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And it's, like, way old news, so it's just like...
Yeah.
And he's a celebrity too. It'd be different if he was like a nobody.
Yeah.
And you're like, I still miss him. Well, it'll never work. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know, it was like, but like he's a big time. Like he's bigger than her right now. He's still relevant right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was weird. But basically, 50 Cent, they asked him for his response about everything, and he said he doesn't mind it when she says stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it's
which is kind of weird. I was expecting something like wild and nasty.
Well, there kind of was.
It's like 50 Cent.
Because his girl said something about her or whatever, or replied on it because they got put on Shade Room. Mm-hmm. And then they went back and forth, and she was calling her like, oh, I should respect my elders. Basically calling her old and stuff like that.
Wow. Jeez.
Yeah, gotta be a Scorpio. I'm sure she's probably a Scorpio.
Yes.
Just like mad about like little shit. Like that's not even...
It's like when you in a relationship with somebody, like, it's kind of disrespectful to talk about that person.
100%. She said, like, Vivica was like, they cut off the part where I said, like, he's with a lovely girl right now.
But, it doesn't matter. She said what she said.
She did.
And she said it candidly.
Facts. And
I mean, it's like the same thing that what's happening with J-Lo right now. She's back with Ben Affleck. Diddy posts a picture with J-Lo. Talking about some Throwback Thursday. Like, we know what you up to, bro. We know what you up to.
But he's already shown his ass. Like, she's seen him in other relationships, and my man doesn't commit. Like, why would she want that? And she's doing a lot better than he is right now. Like, why would she want to?
Is she doing better than he is?
Yeah, she's bought, like, she has a skincare and makeup line that she has out now. She had her Vegas residency. I follow her. She's always up to something.
Now, does someone being better than somebody, doing better than somebody, does that mean that they're constantly working? Or does that mean that's, like, what their net worth is?
I don't know if I understood the question.
Because you said she's doing better than he is, but I think he still has a bigger net worth than she is.
You want to look?
Yeah, check it out.
Oops.
Like, as far as I know, I haven't heard anything about her doing, like, even as well as, like, Rihanna.
What do you mean? What, in beauty?
No, I'm talking about numbers-wise.
So J-Lo's net worth looks like it's $450 million.
$450 million. That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, I know. All right.
I kind of want to know Ben Affleck's. This is gonna go on too long if we do this.
His is $885 million.
$885 million.
But I'm still saying she's more successful than him right now. In terms of like what she's doing, she's still putting out stuff. More, let me use the word relevant than successful.
Okay, that's what I was getting at.
Because I don't even know where he's getting all this other stuff. Maybe with Revolt and Ciroc.
Revolt, Ciroc.
But she's
Darion,
doing.
Is that the name of the? He's got like this cognac that's got like the big D on it.
Yeah.
Is that Darion? Is that what it's called?
It's like.
DeLeon?
No, it's something else. I know it's like D.
Dusk Till Dawn?
I forgot the name of it. Duce?
Duce?
Is that it?
Wait, I thought Jay-Z came out with Duce.
But yeah, even if his net worth's higher, I just feel like she's doing a better job at staying relevant. Like, I feel like his is maybe tied to Revolt, but I thought she bought a channel too.
Did she?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did. I don't remember when it was though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would definitely say she's more relevant than he is right now.
That's what I meant, like. But I apologize on the net worth. I guess his is like twice hers, which is like dope. DeLeon.
DeLeon.
Right there.
There we go. I'm not much of a drinker.
But yeah, I missed my bad. I messed up on that one. But yeah, she's doing well. What was that? Anyway, she's doing well. She's still relevant. She just had she's working on a movie right now too, I think.
Really?
Yeah. And you can tell she's down for commitment. Like,
she's been down for commitment for years.
That's what I'm saying though. Diddy's like one of those.
She be staying with dudes for a minute, and then she be like, I'm done.
I know, I love her. But yeah, like, dude I haven't seen him marry or propose to any of his girls. Not Kim, not Cassie.
Yeah, I'm definitely wouldn't agree that he's like the right person for her. I just felt like he was being messy for no reason.
Yeah. I just was saying like why I think J-Lo wouldn't want to go back to that. Because I'm just like, she's
down
more,
memory lane.
Yeah, she's more relevant than him. Like, he's already kind of showing his age with his pictures. I'd be like, especially that diving video he did.
Damn.
Why do you think I'm so mean, bro? I'm looking at the perspective of
you gut him. You put the knife in and took the guts out.
I ain't saying he ugly or anything. I'm just saying like he's showing his age more than she.
Is he like 50 something?
They both are old as bones, but I'm just.
She's 50 something?
I don't know. I just think.
I feel like she's probably 50 something.
Probably at this point, but at the end of the day, Ben is Batman. Like, I'm taking that one easy too. Like, I'm not even.
Take Batman.
I mean, seeing that movie, especially the Zack Snyder version after I'm seeing, I'm like, what a time to be alive.
Every episode that we've done since we come back, we have mentioned this movie.
I'll be looking at watching it at home, like, just broke up with A-Rod. What a time to be alive. What a time to be single. Dude got divorced. I'm like, he's looking nice. Wow. He's looking good. That was the first time I've ever been attracted to Ben Affleck was watching that movie. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I thought he was a good looking guy before.
He likes Jennifer's.
He's doing good. Looking good and everything. Yeah, she's 51.
51.
And Diddy
Dwaddy
is 51.
Oh wow, I didn't know they were the same age.
Me neither. But yeah, that was messy for him to post, especially because she's in the news right now with going on. I heard they were at some resort in Montana. It's like a ski resort. I guess he has like a membership at some place out there for skiing and stuff. So they've been kicking it, I guess, a lot. I don't blame her either. She was like, we were gonna get married. We were in the public too much. Let's do things private this time.
Were you talking about Vivica?
That's what she said, but I also think that's probably what J-Lo wants to do.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because she said that's what was a huge reason why they broke up is because it was too public.
Yeah, it was too public.
Now, I'd be like, yeah, let's do private. I'm 51 now. Like, let's go. 51. And I'm still attracted to you?
Right.
Let's fucking do
J-Lo still looking like J-Lo?
J-Lo still looking like J-Lo. Like, and he, like, looks good. He's still relevant. Like I just said, he's still relevant, too.
Yeah?
That's what I'm saying. Like, relevancy matters. They're celebrities. Obviously, it's not as big as a thing because we regular schmegular degular folks. More so me than you. But I'm just saying, I feel like that factors in.
Alright.
But, yeah, speaking of the Batman DCU, let's switch over to Marvel.
Should I be cold with the speaking of?
I be saying it a lot. Did I say speaking of?
Go ahead, do you?
Do I say speaking of?
No. Yeah.
I'm gonna stop.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be better, guys.
Better for you guys. Better for my the host. But yeah. So moving on to the Marvel Universe, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
If you heard the news with that.
More news. Like, this movie doesn't even make sense to me anymore.
It doesn't make sense anymore.
It doesn't make any sense.
It's too many rumors around. I know people do that when they're like excited about something coming out.
Mm-hmm.
But there's just too much circulating and like I feel like it's personally making me like lose whatever interest I have before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I would like to know something.
Like if I just knew like something that was just at the tippity top and then it came out as being true, I'd be cool with that. But like all this extra shit that's going on, wow. So the dude who played Quicksilver in Avengers Age of Ultron, he's been cast as Kraven. There's a rumor going around that he's supposed to be one of the Sinister Six who shows up in the new Spider-Man movie. There's another rumor going around that now Green Goblin's coming back, Willem Dafoe. And he's supposed to be the leader of the Sinister Six. Which is weird because there was a rumor that came back a couple weeks ago that Dr. Octopus was supposed to be the leader of the Sinister Six.
Right.
So it's like, so they're supposed to have like all these villains, supposedly, that are supposed to be in a movie. I don't know how they're going to tell the story of all these people and make them all feel relevant and, you know, make some type of point for them to be there. And also have Spider-Man be a part of this story. And also have Daredevil be a part of this story. And also have Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire be part of this story. Like this. And Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is supposed to be. Like this shit just, it doesn't make any sense to me anymore.
There's too many rumors going around. And there's too many like high level rumors, like high profile rumors that people are circulating. Obviously you just named a lot of them. But I mean, I just want something hammered down. I wasn't already excited about it.
I just want a trailer. So we could like put some of this stuff to bed.
True, but you know how Marvel's good at like fudging trailers, trying to feed you a false truth that never happened in the movie.
But we also know that Sony's bad with putting trailers out. They give too much information in their trailers.
That's true.
So
I guess we don't have to wait. I'm gonna say Christmas is gonna be a Christmas movie, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming out in December. Still
That's a long time to be waiting. There's gonna be way more rumors than that.
Yes.
By the time the movie comes, you're gonna be like, you're gonna have dark circles under your eyes.
You're gonna watch it and be like,
you're gonna be in a fuzzy like.
It's probably gonna be a couple things that the rumors were true about, and you're gonna be like, oh, I knew this was coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
They've oversaturated.
The rumor mill with Spider-Man.
This was worse than WandaVision and Mephisto.
Which, by the way, I really want. I keep talking about I really want Mephisto back in. I want him to be in there.
They probably have no plans of bringing him anytime soon.
They need to. We need a new Thanos.
We do. But I feel like they probably not gonna make him the next Thanos.
I know, but I'm saying we need a new Thanos.
We do.
That was my closest little like.
They need like a movie to like introduce the new dude.
Yeah, but they
could
have
do it in like
at the end of every movie. You have to wait there and see.
Yeah, you have to wait for like the Avengers movies.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want something. I feel like since we came to like the end of like the Marvel, phase 3 or whatever, and it's like we got like the whole story of Infinity War. It's like I don't want to like build back up anymore. I don't want to build back up. I just give me the shit. Bust the nut. Busty. Busty.
I think I want a new build up. Is that what you said?
I don't want to build up.
I want to build up.
I want another
like
one.
The Avengers were.
I want another Avengers.
That's what I'm saying. I want to build up. They have to introduce all these people, all other people in the Avengers.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to build up. I don't want to be introduced to all these other people.
What about character development? You don't want to do the whole thing you did the past 10 years
We did this for 10 years straight.
What about Gen Z?
That's cool. That's cool. You can bring new characters and stuff in and blah, blah, blah and stuff. It's just, now we got to sit through like first movies for a bunch of people that like are personally not as like A-level is like as iconic, or A-level is like Iron Man and Hulk and, Captain America and all that type of stuff. And now we got to sit through like all these origin stories again. And to be honest with you, I'm not a fan of a lot of the origin stories. I don't really like the Captain Marvel movie. The first Iron Man movie, I know it's a classic. I can't watch it anymore. I see what Tony Stark became, and I'm just like, I don't want to go back. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're being disrespectful.
I want an established hero doing hero shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I could stand more years of Iron Man and Cap and hating on Cap.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see them see what Scarlet Witch turned into.
Right. You're never gonna see it.
And
it's cool to get like more development on like characters that we already know, but it's like, what if DC like put out a bunch of Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman movies, and then all of a sudden like they all did? It's like, what DC movies do you want to see now?
I mean, we got Green Lantern.
You see what I'm saying though?
I know. We gonna have to see. We got a lot of stuff happening this year, later in the second half of the year, so I'll be waiting for that. And I don't know, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens, because it looks like they're trying to still capitalize on, the Avengers we had before, which I'm totally for.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to know where we're going.
Yeah.
Before I knew we had Avengers coming.
Yeah.
So I knew it was a build up. But now I'm like, where are we going?
Where are we?
Where are we going, guys?
Where are we?
I'm still here.
Because it's like you got the new Captain America, you got Wanda all booted up, and Wanda's story is supposed
Wanda all tooted and booted up.
She's supposed to be in the new Doctor Strange movie. Captain America's getting a new Captain America movie, but it's like none of these people intertwine right now.
Yeah.
The whole Loki movie has nothing to do with the other two. I mean, yeah, Loki show. It has nothing to do with the other two right now. So it's like, we gotta do like the full build up again. And I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I don't think it's typical. I don't think it's exactly for you. They have a new audience they have to appeal to. We're like the old people now.
True. But that's why I like Zack Snyder's Justice League too.
I understand.
Because it's like,
but we're not gonna get any more of that
it's
either.
Like, now, get right in there. Get right in that shit. Get in that shit.
Yeah, we'll see, I guess. I just want something else to look forward to in life. Look forward to in the cinematic universe. That's what I want to look forward to. So. Yeah. But yeah, that's basically the topics we had this week. Like I said, it's been a lot. Like there's been a lot going on, and it looks like the Earth is opening back up. So
yeah, we're gonna see some.
Might be a city girl summer.
Twerk videos coming out.
I'm over twerking.
Concerts and all that type of hoo-ha.
twerking.
Hip hop, bebop, all that type of shit.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, yeah, we're open to suggestions. We want to hear your comments about what we said today. There was a lot of topics we talked about today.
A lot of shit. If you don't fuck with our opinions, tell us in the comments.
Yeah.
If you do rock with us, tell us in the comments.
We got time.
We got time. Well, I got time.
Yeah. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast. There's going to be more of this. Obviously, we're back. This is the third episode in.
Mm-hmm. Episode 16.
Yep. Weekly, every Monday, it drops at noon. This Monday is Memorial Day. Have a very safe and happy Memorial Day. And yeah.
You know, put the show on when you grilling up some dogs and some hot
Don't forget to burn the hot dogs too.
hamburgers. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah.
And we'll catch you guys next week. Make sure you hit that bell. Please make sure you hit that bell.
Yep.
So you know every time we drop.
Yep.
Peace out.
Thank you guys.